I'm okay. I'm in pain, but I'm okay. I'm not on drugs.
You should be. That looks like it hurt.
Yeah. Well, there's no stopping her. The Big Bang Theory's Mayim Bialik is an Emmy nominee, neuroscientist, and best-selling author. And then 2 weeks ago, she survived a car wreck. Sorry about that.
Thank you. I'm sorry, too.
Where was it? Where did it take place?
Right in Hollywood. Hollywood and La Brea.
Okay, so Midtown right there. Were you going through a light? Somebody run a light on you?
I was going through a light.
But it was green.
It was green. Someone made I was thinking, it's nice when it's not your fault, to walk out of it like this. But yeah, it was someone made we've all done it. We've all thought we had space to make a turn in front of someone, and they did not have that space.
And this is middle of the afternoon. It's not like it's
right
past midnight, whatever. It's like noon. You're not going that fast.
Right. No, thank God. I mean, like, all the things, like, wasn't going that fast, wasn't on, like, all systems were go. And, I'm grateful I drive a Volvo because it really, always grateful when you come out of something like that. But literally every doctor said, "So what car got you here?" I said, "Well, my little Volvo."
So your hand is on the wheel, and it just did it get crunched that way?
I like to keep it between me and my plastic surgeons who had to put Humpty back together.
What did they have to do? What was their...
The surgery, and I was home that night. But all the fingers move, they work. We can get this whole contraption in black for Emmy night. That's really what's important, right?
Maybe bedazzle it, put some stuff on there.
I don't think Allison Kahn will let me bedazzle it. That's my stylist. But she said, at least if it's black, we'll make it blend with everything else. So.
What happened at Impact? What was going through your mind immediately?
Well, my neuroscience brain turned on, and I knew, get out of the car. I had, like, images of Denzel Washington movies with cars blowing up, which that was not going to happen. But that was my first thought. It's like, this thing's going to blow, and I'm picturing Man on Fire, the poster. And I got out, and my right arm would not lift because of the damage. And I remember I thought, like, I'm a mom. This is not happening. Like, I have kids waiting for me. It's my son's birthday, and it was. And that was my first thought. Is like, all right, let's get this thing moving. Someone get me an ambulance, and we're going to
Was your hand still in the car as you were trying to get out?
No, the hand was out. Just wasn't working.
Just wasn't working at all.
It's not working, yeah.
Is it working today?
It's working. Okay.
Can you grab anything?
No, not yet. Not yet. In hand therapy, I can, but no, it kind of does this, and Mark Sandrowski is the director of Big Bang, and he's hiding it every which way we can. So I've been at work every day.
You thought it was hard to hide a pregnancy belly. This
exactly.
Is like
this is a little bit more like, we put a box, we put a sweater, we put it down,
Oh, that's outstanding. How did your sons react? Were they upset to see?
They've gotten used to being gentle around it. We found things that I can do with them. I can lay down and play bingo. We can cuddle gently on this side, but this arm also is healing. But their world is still about Lego, and when are we buying them the next city set of Lego? And like, thankfully, their life does go on. My husband is amazing. He's home with them, and so we've all been home a lot. And work's been really amazing, getting me in and out and giving me breaks to nap and stuff, because I need a lot of rest.
You went back the very next day to work.
I did. Well, they give you a nerve block, and so it was very uncomfortable. But when that wore off, it was very painful. And so it's pain. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not painful. And I don't look like this except when people make me look like this. Otherwise, I'm in my PJs hanging out on the couch and going to work and coming home.
What's your feeling on pain medication? Because I also did my clavicle this summer, and they gave me a nerve block, so my whole arm was... I was like, wait a minute. Let's have friends over tonight. It's no problem. Then that thing wears off.
Exactly.
And you are in excruciating pain. You're supposed to stay ahead of the pain with the painkillers.
And
I did not.
Right, my choice is to not do narcotics. So, when I'm kind of walking around in a daze, I make sure to say to people, I'm like this because it's painful, not because I'm on something. And that's just a personal choice to want to be present.
You never took any painkillers?
No, I mean, I'm taking it over the counter, and a lot of deep breathing. Everything I used for natural labor, I absolutely used at the scene of this accident.
Women are tougher. Women are tougher than men. I was right on those painkillers.
I did drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Is this harder than to compare the two?
Very different kind of pain. In the ER when they were, I said, I'm like, I've had 2 kids without drugs. I mean, I didn't take drugs all through ER, and, until they made me go night-night for surgery. I was awake and in it, and I was like, it's a strong 7. Like, we're near an 8, But I said, but I don't get, like, a plump baby out of this. Yeah. And so that makes it not the same kind of pain. But honestly, it really reaffirmed my faith in, like, pain with a purpose and the meditative properties, the ability to lower your blood pressure, which women do in labor and have. It absolutely was what I used to get me through all stages of this. So
strong.